I'm Brian Anderson, and with me tonight, Greg. Hill and Tim Legler, and down on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. Here we go. So the Pistons will get the first possession. Hardaway up top. What a great front court matchup we have tonight, Legs. Do those battles look a little different from when you played?
Well, certainly there's less wrestling going on down on the block. More of these post players now want to step out and face up. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm a fan of either style.
A lot of space on the floor, that's for sure.
There's no doubt much more difficult to defend these post players with all this versatility.
Yep, that one goes.
I mean, what do you expect when you give them the clear look? That's just too easy.
Well, the key is to take what the defense allows. That is smart basketball.
Now here's Duren. And here's Cunningham outside. It's hauled in by Garnett. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Darko Rajakovic. Much of our discussion centered around Cade Cunningham. He said that's their catalyst. They look to him to control the pace, to read the defense, and to make the right basketball play, which he usually does. He is very tough to neutralize. Back to you.
Allie, thank you. Pass to Duren. Thompson outside. With the drive. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili. Here's Serrano with the ball. Tim, how do you like this blend for the new Pistons? Wily veterans alongside the new blood.
I love the way they have built this team. Shooting was their Achilles heel, but these veterans bring spacing and savvy.
Now here's Hardaway. Pass to Cunningham. Thompson right side. Outside Hardaway. Just 5 on the clock. To the left side wing. Duren. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Yeah, this is where Duren wants to be offensively, as close as he can get to the rim.
Outside Ingram. Fires the 3. Oh, somehow misses the one-handed flush. It's stolen by Ingram. There's the drive. Garnett no good. The Pistons trailing. Pass to Thompson. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Now here's Hardaway. Shot clock at 5. To the inside.
And that's 2 awful trips in a row resulting in turnovers.
Pass to Barrett. Here's Garnett. To the left wing. And here is Barrett. To the paint. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
That's a great look by Barrett right there. A wing who continues to improve as a distributor.
Here's Cunningham. Left side, Hardaway. Harris a screen. Detroit needs to get off a shot. And it's Thompson penetrating. Rebound, Toronto.
Wow, that's embarrassing. Come on, just put the ball in the hole.
The third pick in the 2019 draft, R.J. Barrett has that ideal build for an NBA wingman.
Well, B.A., he definitely has that. 6'6", strong, athletic. Well, what's the biggest key for R.J. going forward? It's consistency with his shooting, which can complement his ability to create off the dribble.
Duren, the screen. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball.
Substitution for your Raptors.
There's 42 seconds left in the opening quarter. Here's Ingram. Still no points. And there's the screen. Driving in. Thompson pulls it in. Pistons trail by 6. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Back to Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
And if Duren decides to go up and try to dunk that, who in this league is going to get in his way?
Outside Ingram. 4-3. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Raptors out in front. They lead by 4. And we'll be back.
The Pistons 4.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen from the Raptors, what's your take so far?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Well, it's hard to get stops in this league with so much talent offensively. I love what they are doing right now.
And so quickly, we'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. 4-point game. Next game against the Bulls at United Center. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. Here's Garnett. And it comes off the front of the rim. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, B.A. The Pistons are improving on both ends, but particularly on defense. Cade Cunningham said, everybody is stepping up on that end and taking the challenge to guard. We have a good system that allows us all to play our strengths. We're still hungry, though. We're not satisfied at all. Brian, back to you.
More to prove. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
Pass to Mamukelashvili. Quickly, outside. 6 on the shot clock. Toronto needs to get off a shot here. Garnett. And the 3 off target.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
For 3, Hardaway hits the trifecta. Hardaway's got 5 points now in the quarter.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
And that one's good. Quickly.
That's really pretty. The mid-range from Quickly. I love it.
Pass to Stewart. Back to Hardaway. Ivy outside. Now here's Hardaway. Outside Robinson. From the arc. It's hauled in by Garnett.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
You love to see it. Barrett operating the pick and roll like a surgeon.
A skill Scotty Barnes definitely possesses is the ability to guard multiple positions, Greg.
Yeah, he has that blend of quickness and length to smother shooters. And he has the strength to deal with bigger guys, too.
Here's Thompson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, Grant, we know teams are hunting triples like never before. What's the line before you get a little three happy, though?
Well, B.A., I don't care how well you're shooting it. If you have an opportunity to get to the rim, you have to take it.
Well, Tim, you hear about the move to positionless basketball. The Raptors are well equipped.
Yeah, they are loaded with athletic wings and interchangeable pieces, which gives them a high level of versatility.
Pistons trail up by 4. Hardaway into the lane, and he jams it home with authority.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. The deep three. Back to quickly. Niang outside. That's to Dick. And that one is hammered home. And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Both teams will make substitutions. 1:35 left in the first half. Now Cunningham, still without a bucket. Stewart outside. And Grady Dick gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Cunningham outside. 5 on the clock. Out to the right wing. Ivy outside. Detroit moving the ball around.
And that's a great contest by Barrett. And with his length, he should be a plus defender.
Pass to Garnett. The Pistons clear it.
He seems a little out of rhythm right now.
And here's Robinson. Harris on the wing. Now Ivy. Fires in the triple. Ivy's got his first 3 points of the game.
And something Ivy continues to improve. He's becoming a real threat from downtown.
And they call an illegal screen here.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Picked by Stewart. Fires the three. Doesn't go. And he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Up top, Dick. Into the lane. Up and in on the layup. And the Raptors lead by 3. There's 6 seconds left in the second. Comes up empty down low.
The defense doing just enough there to affect that shot.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Raptors out in front. They're up by 3. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Raptors lead by 3. There's the screen. Pass to Ingram. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That's his first foul of the game.
Yeah, he tried to gain position but couldn't quite get there.
Left side Ingram. Outside Barrett. Too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And the technical free throw is good. And going back to high school in North Carolina, 4 state championships for Brandon Ingram, Tim.
Yeah, Brian, he made a name for himself early as the number 2 pick in 2016. He was an all-star and then most improved in 2020. The question is, can he get back to winning at the highest level?
Cunningham outside. Back to Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
Barrett with it. And it's Ivy picking him up.
And Barrett did a nice job that time surveying the defense, saw his options, and he ended up taking it himself.
Pass to Ivy. Here's Thompson. Ivy outside. Clock at 4. Back to Thompson. And here's Cunningham outside. Sends it home from three-point land.
And that is a smooth release off the catch. Cunningham with great touch.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Scotty Barnes letting everyone know. He said, I'm a great defender. I feel like it doesn't really get talked about enough. I guard whoever, 1 through 5. That's what I pride myself on and what I'm ready to do every time I step on the floor. Back to you guys.
A tone setter at that end. Thanks much for the report, Allie. Cunningham outside. Ivy, right side. Here's Thompson. A good look from Duren. It's hauled in by Garnett.
Yeah, and that's a shot he'll make 90% of the time. He just couldn't get it to go right there.
Thompson scanning the floor. Basket's good.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
And last season, the Pistons became the first team ever to triple their win total from the previous campaign.
Yeah, going from the worst record in the association in 2024 to a playoff team in 2025. And now they look to just keep on rising.
Here's Ivy. That one goes in. Ivy's got a second bucket on the night.
Look at the IQ. Such a smart play for a young player. Ivy executed the pick perfectly.
And the foul on Jaden Ivey. That's his first foul of the game. And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. .151 left in the third quarter. Quickly outside. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
As this game tightens up, it's even more important to take care of the basketball.
Now here's Hardaway. He has 7. Harris a screen. Pass to Robinson. And it's all from three-point range. Toronto trailing. Here's Murray Boyles. No made baskets yet. High arcing shot. And the layup is good.
Wow, what skill level to get that floater up and in right there. Nicely done.
Hardaway into the lane.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
It is nice to have a playmaker who can also get up and finish like that.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. There's 38 seconds left in the third. And here's Ivy from the arc. Quickly with the ball. To the middle. Here's Murray Boyles. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
A beautiful job that time orchestrating the offense by Quickly.
Picked by Stewart. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Robinson. From deep. No good that time. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Toronto out in front, up 3. And fourth.
Detroit, 27.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, team, I was able to catch the message that J.B. Bickerstaff was giving to his team. And a big reason their team is down, the three-point line. Coach saying in the huddle, we have to battle on the perimeter. They're outplaying us from the arc. Guys?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Here's Garnett. The layup misses. And so they foul intentionally.
Sandro Malikashvili. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Cunningham looking around. Here's Duren. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Yeah, just too strong right there. Duren is so good at fighting through contact on the way up.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
Yeah, they have been dialed in from deep. The three-pointer has been there all night for them.
Here's Hardaway with some arc. Duren, no good.
And he's easily led the way on the boards tonight.
Well, he plays with incredible determination. Want to is a skill, and he has it. It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
Harris outside. Pass to Thompson. 5 to shoot. Now here's Cunningham. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Here's Garnett. Takes it inside. Oh, powered down with both hands. And he's now got the double-double.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Outside Hardaway. Now Thompson. Now Duren. 6 to shoot. Oh, he cannot hit.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Garnett. Robinson with the block. It's a one-on-one situation. And here's Hardaway. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Cunningham outside. Now Duren. Just 5 to shoot. Robinson! Oh, the long ball, no good! Raptors lead by 4. And the call will be against Cade Cunningham. That's his first foul. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Ingram. Oh, no good! A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Oh, no good on the layup. Here's Garnett. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. Toronto making a switch here. And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall. Cunningham outside. .107 left in the fourth. Curran. Oh, the drop pass, and he dunks it down.
What an injection of energy from Duren. Working hard to find points for his team.
Out quickly. 5 on the shot clock.
You really need to take advantage of those looks because the defense won't give you many of them.
Cunningham.
And he's so good at putting pressure on the defense. Cunningham took his drive right out.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. That one drops. He ties it up.
In this situation, this is exactly who you want at the line.
Now here's Quickly. Here's Mamukelashvili. The putback. Cunningham steps on the gas. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. Thompson with a steal. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. We've got more hoops coming your way in just... Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. All right, Tim, back in 1996, you led the league in three-point percentage. You shot 52% on 3 attempts per game. Talk about the hot hand.
Well, B.A., it shows you how much the game has changed. I had a green light, but it was a different shade of green. I still only took 3 per game. Now you have multiple guys every night that will take 3 in the first quarter.
That green light's now neon green for many.
No doubt.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. And the Raptors making a change here. Free throw off from Hardaway. Toronto trailing. Now Ingram shoots a 3. It's money from deep.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
Robinson outside. For 3. Oh, no good.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
He gets it to go.
Well, that's what you're trying to do offensively. Get a shot close to the rim.
Now Robinson. Outside Thompson. Here's Duran. Oh, no good on the layup. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Both teams deciding to change it up. And Barrett has got the ball here for Toronto. 3-point lead. And that's in.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Stewart outside. Outside Hardaway. Going inside. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
And it's Barrett off the drive. Gets it to go.
That's a really important bucket there by Barrett.
Here's Stewart. Robinson fires. Outside Cunningham. Now Robinson. And now we've got an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Cunningham. Oh, he misses the layup.
Wow, you got to commend the defensive effort right there. It really made a difference.
And there's a pick. Barrett. Can't get it to go. The Pistons on offense. It's a 5-point game. Robinson outside. From deep. Cleared away by Jaquez. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead, but time dwindling.
And this is where you really want to be mindful. No turnovers, no sloppy play.
Now Robinson puts up the tray. The three is in. Here's Murray Boyles. Outside Jaquez. So it's the Raptors taking the W in a close one. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch, but in overtime, they took control.
And B.A., I don't think they expected this one to be so hard-fought. But when they went into overtime, they really poured the gas on the fire.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.
조금 때가 타고 내가 타고 다니는 건 달라지고 빨라졌지만 결국 가는 데 같아 질리게 겪어도 사람 사랑 때문에 애가 타 이럴 때 보면 나도 아직 애 같아 살기보단 생존하기 바쁜 정수리는 넓어지고 평소가 작아지는 마음 속에 피어나줬으면 해 한 송이의 평화 진흙탕 속의 연화